What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we have some important stuff to talk about. First off, we have to look at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. And we have an interesting article to discuss what exactly is coming out today at 2 p.m. And if you've been following the Federal Reserve, you'd know that a meeting is taking place since Tuesday and ends today. And at 2 p.m., they release information about what their views are on inflation, as well as most likely jacking up the interest rates yet again by another 75 basis points to 100 basis points, making it the third time in like the new Federal Reserve history that we're seeing 3 75 basis point rate increases ever in a row. So it's going to be pretty crazy, and it's going to have some pretty crazy implications on the market. I'm hoping the market gets a positive reaction out of it, and we start to see the S&P 500 move up, as well as the other cryptocurrencies, because that's the goal. And typically, when we originally start to increase rates, the first kind of time that we do that, we usually get hit negatively. But after that, with rates increasing, we tend to kind of move up because people already expect, that to help the market. And that means, okay, we're headed in the right direction because people know, all right, we raise rates. That means that inflation is going to go down, which is good for the economy and better for businesses. So we start to see that inverse reaction. So hopefully that happens. That's the goal. We'll find out at 2 p.m. So we are going to be looking at that article. So we are going to be looking at that. XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin. Remember, guys, we are still doing our crypto coin display giveaway. Remember, all you have to do is comment, subscribe down in the description, in the comments below, and actually subscribe, as I will be checking. I put a link in the description for the directions. It's super simple. Type subscribe and then actually subscribe, and I'm checking. So if you're not going to win it. You get to win this $130 XRP crypto coin ticker display. I'm going to send it directly to you. We'll pick the drawing on Sunday. So make sure to take part in this. A lot of people have been, taking part. So I do appreciate that, all you silent watchers out there, for commenting and letting me hear it. I've been manually allowing each one of your comments to go through. So it's a pain in the butt, but it's to reduce the scammers, because it's ridiculous that YouTube is not taking care of this yet. So definitely make sure to check it out. Go do that. Links down in the description if you want to enter the giveaway. Make sure to go do that. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's jump into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, very important, because this is going to affect crypto as well as the S&P. The Fed expected to hike rates by 3/4 of a point again, but its forecast may matter most. Not sure exactly what that means. This is really moving into restrictive monetary policy territory. We will be moving into no man's land, said economists. We actually haven't tightened policy to fight inflation since the early 1980s. Any surprises may come in the Fed's quarterly projections on inflation, the economy, and interest rates. The biggest thing is, it's not what the Federal Reserve does, but it's what it says that could do in the future. Says it could do in the future. I'm like horrible at reading it. 8 in the morning. That will be most crucial when the central bank ends its 2-day meeting Wednesday. The Fed is expected to fire off another 3/4 point rate hike, its third in a row. It will also release quarterly forecasts for inflation, the economy, and the future path of interest rates Wednesday at 2 p.m. Fed's projections are always important, but this time they are even more so, because investors have been trying to game how high it will raise interest rates and how much officials expect the actions could affect the economy. Fed Chair Powell speaks at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and he's expected to emphasize the central bank will do what it takes to fight inflation and is unlikely to reverse its rate hikes anytime soon, as expected. That makes total sense here. I'm not going to read the rest of this. Rate expectations jumped. But yeah, Treasury yields rising about 4%. 10-year Treasury rose about 3.59. Fed forecast estimated terminal rate for Fed funds to be 3.8% in 2023, as expected. They expect to raise terminal rate forecasts above 4% here, and it could go above 5% if the Feds need to get more aggressive with inflation. So we're going to get hit hard, guys. Things are going to be very hard to buy in a little bit. Very, very, very cool article. This meeting today at 2:30 p.m. is going to be very, very, very critical and crucial for the rest of the markets here, so pay attention to that. We'll talk about it tomorrow morning. But moving forward here, looking at the cryptocurrencies, you guys can see top 10 cryptocurrencies are doing okay. We're kind of just flatlined out, consolidating today. 24 hours, not much movement. That's Tether, obviously. BNB, not much movement. XRP, not much movement. Everything's pretty much sidelined right now. You can see XRP is getting, a pretty substantial rally yesterday. Not expecting that at all. But we are teeter-tottering on overbought right now. You can see we rallied up to a pretty high level. I'm actually very much so surprised that we reached 42 cents here. You know, we saw this descending fractal here. We expected to see a rally. We didn't expect it to play out like this. Jumping to the 4-hour, you can see the descending fractal that we had. We had the bullish rally to the upside here, you know, and hopefully it continues, but there's a good chance that we're going to have some implications as we're starting to become overbought in the next couple of days. So expect to see some consolidation right now. But really, my main focus isn't on XRP. This, you know, from what you guys have been saying, has a lot to do with the SEC and the lawsuit and stuff like that. And yes, it is important, but, you know, technical analysis is also important. And we have to pay more attention to that than, you know, the SEC lawsuit and news that might manipulate the market. Obviously, we should still be looking at it and paying attention to it. But there's just so many things that change randomly. It's hard to really track that. And if you keep using all this information, you know, you can't always, you just drive yourself crazy is what I'm trying to say. But the main focus is not XRP right now, because some of this could be manipulated, as you guys have said in the comments. My main focus is on Ethereum and Bitcoin. And the reason being is because we hit a bottom, a very, 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 very strong bottom. Hopefully I made myself clear that this is where we're holding on to. As you guys can see the past here, in June, we did a triple bottom and we drew a neckline here. If we were to break this neckline, we'd know to buy in long. We confirmed closing above the neckline right here on the 16th, which means we bought in. Guess what happened right after we bought in? We had a massive surge from a price of $1,300 all the way up to $2,000. It was an incredible buying opportunity, still making money in a bear market. You know, can't doubt that. We went up 50%. Imagine that with leverage. We made a ton of money off this rally to the upside here. Then we hit top resistance. As expected, we figured we'd probably correct lower once we hit this area up here, if it does. We obviously moved our stop losses up since then, but then we fell and we started to find a descending fractal. Reversed that, started an ascending fractal. So very confusing right now. We haven't really made much money in this zone here and the correction, but we did manage to short this again. Once we had problems with this moving average here, we knew we would see a breakdown, and we knew we'd break down again if we broke through support here, which is exactly what we did. So we are now currently tied up with bottom support. Big thing is, if we can hold above this, there's a chance for a rally to the upside. Not a, you know, bull run, bullish rally. Market is in bull markets, or now we're in bull markets. No. Still in a bear market. Maybe I wouldn't consider it a bear market, but we're definitely by no means in a bull market. I think the bear market is the correction. So I do strongly believe, you know, you could consider this the bull market, yeah, the bear market. So, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. No, we're still definitely in a bear market, but I believe we're going to be, you know, we're at the end of it. It's been almost a year of this bear market. What we're really waiting for, when I think the bear market would be over, is breaking the purple downtrend here. We can break through this, even if we're just like this. Then I think we're in more of a, you know, kind of sideways stalling period, waiting for the volume to come back for the Bitcoin halving. And it's not just Ethereum that's seeing this kind of teeter-tottering on this bottom support, waiting to break through the downtrend here. Bitcoin's doing the same exact thing. So we're also waiting for that. Hopefully, and we've had a big problem zone right here, we need to hold above this. And I'm getting worried because this is where bottom support is. This is where we had, once again, a triple bottom, where we're using this as a support, not neckline, the actual bottom support. Hopefully, we hold on to this for dear life, and we can get above it. That's the goal. Just trade us above it. I don't care where we go. And then eventually, hopefully, we can break through this. If we fall below this, below like 19K, and close below this, pretty low, let's say at like 18 and a half, I expect to see a drop to about 11K very quickly. So the goal is we stay above this and just break through. That's the goal. We need to break through this because this is the most important thing for Bitcoin's future right here. If we break through it, we know to short, major dump. If we break through it at the top, we know a rally is to come. So it's hit or miss, guys. It's just a waiting game. S&P is okay, still consolidating. Today will definitely gear where this market is moving to, guaranteed. You know, when the Fed's news comes out, we're going to see that immediate reaction to the markets. Hopefully, it's a positive one. If people like what the chairman says, Jerome Powell, we'll see a rally to the upside. Hopefully, short term. But we'll see a small dip to the upside. That's the goal. I believe it's going to happen. I don't think they would crash the market, but I could be wrong. And, you know, that's pretty much it, though. That's what we're waiting for. But with all that being said, guys, remember, BitYard is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that we like to use here on the channel. Reason being, if you remember, is because they offer XRP. Unlike all the other cryptocurrency exchanges, this Bityard offers XRP. They have tons of major altcoins, blue chip altcoins, and they have tons of smaller altcoins that trade around Shiba, Doge, but they have XRP, which is awesome. You can buy long, leverage trade, short, even use their demo account to trade around with 100K of Monopoly money to test your skills. Best part is if you sign up with the link down in the description and you click mystery box here, once you sign up, you can get some free crypto. So definitely make sure to check it out. With that being said, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like button, try to post notifications, enter the giveaway, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.